Sound check 1 2. What is this? So the real reason, let's get right into it. The real reason that Diddy got locked up. Matter of fact, before I get into all of that, welcome to the nation, y'all. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, the tour guide, president. I'm the king around here. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I'm mops the damn floor. With you, if you don't follow the rules. The rules are you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, leave us a super or super chat or a cash app. We actually prefer the cash app. What y'all do, y'all? Spell things correctly. The names of our dignitaries. Um, it's monster, not monster. It's an A, no E's and R's. Helter skelter, not helter skelter. A's and H's, no E's and R's. ROCK. It's a K there. K is 1,000. I want all my thousands. Except to the Crips. Listen, if y'all gonna leave it off, y'all gotta throw a little cuz or a little cuz something in the comment, and we'll let it ride. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, if you don't want to expose yourself, then you know what I'm saying. Then spell it correctly, respectfully. It pisses off the president. Plus, all of the tourists here in the nation, they don't they come in here, they new here, they leave with misinformation, spelling things wrong. They go to do their research. They type in helter skelter instead of helter skelter, and they don't get the mother load. You know what I'm saying? They just get some other load. You know what I'm saying? Again, also, I like to apologize for my video quality yesterday. I mean, I was live. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what you shooting this on a 230p? I don't even know what none of that means, right? But what I'm saying is, I was shooting it right on this same phone, the phone you know what I'm saying, the phone I talk on and use all day. And I guess the signal was just bad. If you forward to like a couple of minutes into the video, it clears up. I think it gets blurry again though, but it's a shame because that video got a lot of views. Y'all seem to be had a nice amount of views. Y'all seem to be interested in what I was saying, but I apologize. And if I'm looking crazy right now, let me know. You know what I mean? I can see that y'all can hear me. My audio, YouTube been playing games with with my rain. You know what I'm saying? Trying not to let me be great for the past week or so, but we're gonna push through that. All right. So as I was saying, Puffy. Let me see. Yeah, my battery is low on this phone. When I plug this phone in, the light is probably gonna act crazy on me. So I'm gonna need y'all to bear with me right quick. Bear with your boy. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. But we'll see. Aha. We popping. The light ain't down. So, why is Puffy really locked up? Y'all, listen, in a parallel universe, I'm sitting somewhere with a tinfoil hat on. I am a conspiracy theorist. You understand? I got stacked canned goods. You understand what I'm saying? I'm on that. I don't trust nothing they be talking about in America. You know what I mean? I believe thing that's bad for us, that gets forced upon us all the time, is on purpose, not by accident. Oh, did I forget? Oh yeah, I forgot. It's BCC, not BBC. Pause protesters. Get your ass out of here. I told y'all. We pause practitioners here, professionals at it. We're very poignant. We're very proficient at the practice of pause persecution. And we do it profusely. Anyway, salute to my brother P. Sean lives on. But back to what I was saying. Why is P Diddy really in jail? And now I'm gonna just say that these is my thoughts, but they're not my thoughts alone. You know what I mean? But I'm just, I'm a present some evidence to support my theory, and y'all let me know if I rock with it or not. Right? Yeah, P Diddy. Well, I believe Diddy did some horrible things. He got convicted for a couple of things, not the horrible ones, but I believe it's to my belief he done a whole bunch of other that could get him locked up for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Ever. I'm seeing all of the videos talk about Diddy ain't never coming out. Then you got another video talking about he asking for immediate release today, and this, that, and the third, and how the judge wasn't playing with him. He's witness tampering. This, that, and the third. So many things are so many ingredients are in the pot of mess that is the Diddy situation right now. But I sincerely do not, and I've said this before, but I came here today with evidence. I've said this before that I don't believe that I don't believe he's in all of this trouble because people just think like they just think he wrong. Like he's not in trouble because he's done wrong. No. I believe, first, powerful people get it with wild dirt all day, every day. And it's, what I'm saying? And it's all across the board, regardless of what your feel is. If you powerful, if you privileged, then you privileged. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get away with a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that to say that we've been hearing the stories about Diddy for, I've been in the game. My first album came out almost 30 years ago. Nocturnal will be 30 years this year, right? For at least 20 of those years, I've been hearing all kind of wild Diddy stories. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm hearing them and I'm hearing these stories and I'm somebody who wasn't even connected to him, like like I wasn't in his loop, I wasn't in, you know what I'm saying? I would none of that. If I'm hearing it, imagine the people who are more closely associated with him, so on and so forth. The word been out there, and as I said this in a conversation a long time ago. If if Diddy was the only person doing the things that he's doing, somebody would have been told on him. They would have been came for him. You understand? This would have happened way long ago. But I digress. I feel like he was being enabled. I feel like all of the dirt that he's doing, like he had a well-oiled machine system of dirt doing. I don't think he developed that on his own. I think somebody showed him the game, and he was just following the handbook, the rule book, the playbook. But I know I'm rambling. I'm getting to it. But it all came crumbling down. Well, let me say it didn't all come crumbling down. A lot of people say it all came crumbling down when he spoke out against the liquor company, right? The liquor company, they say them liquor companies is like the mob. Anybody can't just get in there and do what they want. He spoke out against them. He basically did battle with them on some levels. You know what I'm saying? He called them out, called them racist. You know what I mean? And a lot of his trouble started there. Yes, I can't refute that. I can't argue that, right? I also saw something where I saw some reports when it all popped off that he had smoke with Clive Davis, and he had some smoke with Jimmy Iovine, some of them people up there. You don't want no smoke with them people either, right? But before all of this happened, before any of this happened, I saw this. No, this ain't what I saw. I'll get to what I saw first. This is what I saw today, and I couldn't believe I missed it. Well, I didn't see it today. I saw it the other day, right? I couldn't believe that I hadn't already saw this. This one, this one went over my head, but it's here, and it's not AI.
In head to head. I'm a warrior. I've been in head to head with these folks in corporate America. You know what I'm saying? Like when they ask the question, is there systemic racism? And nobody answers the question. I'm like, yo, no, hold on. This systemic racism, they trying to keep their foot on the neck up to my level up to Jay-Z's level, up to LeBron's level. It's an illusion of inclusion by just a couple of us. So I could sit back here in the crib, but I'm not with it. I'm from that same block. I'm a frontliner. I'm with the smoke at any time, no matter where my address is at. We're in a war. This shit is not a fucking game. Everybody needs to wake up. I'm ringing the alarm. I'm having to start right now to organize and to come together, and so we could build our political army unapologetically for the things that matter to us.
Do you believe there's a way to vote and support like your personal interests and the interests of your people as a whole?
Yeah. See, when you with our Black Party, we love free thinking, free minded people and individuals. That's all we want in life, is to be able to be free and to be able to think as free as we want. But you have a responsibility to your people to ride on what they riding with for the betterment of the good of the whole overall tribe. We are a people that have been abused the most. And we got to start biting their legs off.
That's right.
You know, when they put their foot on our neck, we got to start biting that shit off. When they shooting us in the back, we got to start defending ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing going to stop unless you stop it. It's black insanity. We have to get off of this. We have to wake up and see what's going on. The world is watching.
All right. I think y'all get the gist. That was towards the end of it. Before I start, salute to, can't read your name right now. About to fit the hat. Thank you. Appreciate the comment. You know, I wore this hat because a lot of niggas be really like, yo, that hat is diabolical. You got a Yankees hat in the Mets color. It's red. Goof troop. You know what I'm saying? Second, somebody asked, was that my twin? Are you referring to Puffy? Are you trying to be funny? Are you trying to be disrespectful? He actually is my birthday twin. Our birthday is the same day, but should I block you for trying to be smart? You trying to be funny? Is that what we was doing? Let me just put you in timeout. 24-hour timeout. Anyway, I think that was harsh. I should have just gave him a 5-10 minute timeout. But anyway, sorry. Stupid game, stupid prizes. Yeah, so that happened. When I saw, well, this is, like I said, I saw this a couple of days ago. What I saw a while ago, which I actually vlogged on a while back, but we'll get to it right quick. Right here.
Down to my other family, my musical family. During the hardest year of my life, all of y'all was there to check on me and push me up. And I want to tell y'all I appreciate that. I love that. And I wouldn't be here if I didn't get those messages. And I want to thank everybody here from the bottom of my heart, you know, that really cared about me. Justice everywhere at an all-time high. But there's something I need to say to the Grammys. And I changed my middle name to Love, so it's Sean Love Combs now. You don't have to call me a different name. It's an added on name if you want to call me Love. So I say this with love to the Grammys. Cause you really need to know this. Every year, y'all be killing us, man. Man, I'm talking about the pain. I'm speaking for all the artists here, the producers, the executives, the amount of time that it takes to make these records, to pour your heart out into it, and you just want to eat the playing field.
Now you gonna go in a little something.
We are artists and we are sensitive about our.
Salute,
we are
Erica.
passionate. For most of us, this is all we got. This is our only hope. Truth be told, hip-hop has never been respected by the Grammys. Black music has never been respected by the Grammys to the point that it should be. So right now, this current situation, it's not a revelation. This thing been going on. And it's not just going on in music, it's going on in film, it's going on in sports, it's going on around the world. And for years, we've allowed institutions that have never had our best interests at heart to judge us. And that stops right now.
What you mean it stops right now? Does this mean you saying you gonna stop it or something like that? I mean, because that's the way it comes off. Like you are going to contribute to the stopping of their foot on our neck. And when I saw this, because this was at like what was, this video is 5 years old right now. When I saw this video, I almost changed my stance on how I feel about Puffy. I don't rock with Puffy. You understand what I'm saying? It's clear to everybody. Like Puffy blacklist. Puffy had Puff. It's clear that Puffy blacklisted a lot of people. I have every inclination to believe that Boot Camp Click is part of is on that list. Now, do I have proof? No, but I've seen some lists with our names on it, and I don't know who put them on it. I don't know who put our names on them lists. How we got there? I know we burnt some of my own bridges. So anyway, I digress. So I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? We had the little drama we had with Big back in the days and all that. So, you know, I was on the other side of that right there. You know what I mean? I ain't had no love for Puff. But when I saw this, you know, as a human, as a black man, as a, you know, as a militant or a RBG, I was like, you know what? Right on, bro. But and soon as my fist went down, if applicable, I said to myself, this might be bad for him. Like, like I saw, not specifically what's happening now, but I saw what's happening now happening to him. I'm like, oh, they gonna come clip you. They about to get you up out of here. And like I said, that happened 5 years ago. That other video that I played, I just saw that today. I don't know when that one happened, but I know when I bullshit you not. Like you would think I was a, you know, some people we think, I don't know whether you think it's cap or whether you can tell the sincerity in the words that are coming out of my mouth. But I promise you, I saw the future when I saw that. I did. You cannot be, and I'm not, I was about to say you cannot be black and you can't be no color. You cannot come in here or go up in there or run around here trying to disrupt the system of oppression and brainwashery and sucker shit that they got going on. You can, I mean, let me not say you cannot. What I'm saying is prepare for a fight. There's not letting that ride. And if you got dirt in your backyard, good luck, little nigga. Made it to this video. Let me get 4 microphones. Rock on, rock on.